Welcome to my channel again. I am really happy that you're coming to watch this. You're coming to watch another video. For those who this isn't your first time, and for those who this is your first time of watching a video here, I really want to say thank you, and I hope I won't leave you disappointed. So if after watching this video you find it interesting and you just want to get to know me more, please just watch other videos on this channel. And for my old subscribers, thank you very much for the support. I do not take it for granted. I've noticed that there are some mentality that some people still have, which I feel is very wrong. Please, let's be mindful. It's very important. If you're an adult, please behave like one. Being an adult is not just the freedom. Being an adult is being responsible and actually being observant of your environment and being sensitive to other people and being free to make your own association as well, putting into consideration other people's feelings, right? So a lot of these things happen to a lot of Nigerian youths, and I just think it's time we sort them out. Stop asking stupid questions. Yes, I call them stupid questions. Questions like, so when I get back to school? When are you getting married? When are you giving birth? Hello? Please, you got married in May. In June, you're already asking your friend when are you getting married? When are you coming to eat rice? Does that make any sense to you? There are some questions you don't ask. I feel like they shouldn't be asked. Now, I know some of you would say it's because you care about this person. That is why you're asking these questions. Sometimes the way you ask the question and the kind of relationship you have with them matters a lot. I think I've told a few of my friends this thing before. There's this friend of mine, we had a childhood days together. I even went to a wedding and all of that. So sometime after a few months after wedding, she then popped in my DM and okay, she saw a picture of me on my WhatsApp status, and then she popped into my DM and was like, when are you getting married? Time is going on. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Now, this is not me being bitter or anything or saying, I'm like having the best of my years right now. You don't want to know. Those that know me know that Fola is really like kicking it right now. I'm having the best of my years like right now. But I'm just saying this to put it out there that there are certain things that are very sensitive. Things that people don't have control over. Don't ask them. We've not spoken in months, right? And the first thing you could say to me is, when are you getting married? I feel like you should want to catch up with me and know certain things. And there's a way you put it out there. There's a way you say it. You don't see someone you've not spoken to in a few weeks or what, and next thing you're asking is, when are you getting married? It makes no sense. It's none of your business actually. Sometimes it's really not necessary. Just be there for the person. If you're a very good friend, if there's a problem with that person, they will come to you and tell you, oh, I'm actually feeling concerned about this situation. I feel like I should get married. And you guys will talk it through. I don't think it's any of your business going about asking these questions. See, anybody that is over 18 right now is good enough. In the Nigerian system, you're good enough for employment, right? We have 18-year-old, 19-year-old that are graduating school. And I know there is that anxiety. There's just so much zeal in you that I just finished school and I want to get a job. I need to get a job right now, ASAP. Yes, you need to get a job, right? I understand. Aside your CV is normalize asking questions. Look, your first 3-5 interviews might not give you a job. Now, that is not the criteria for everybody. In human laws, there are always exceptions. It does not apply to everybody. Grace, time, chance happen to a lot of people, right? There's some people, the very first application and very first interview, they get a job. But what I'm saying is, sometimes some of these interviews are learning process for you. You are not a robot. You went to 4 years, minimum 4 years in school, right? When you're in the lecture room, you probably ask your teachers or lecturers questions. So these people need your help, to be very honest. Let's be sincere with ourselves. They need your help as much as you need their help, right? Both of you are supposed to be in a cordial, functional, mutual beneficial relationship, right? So when you're in an interview room and you're being asked questions, you also, after you finish asking your question, ask questions. A lot of people have found themselves in deep shit. Yes, deep shit, because they've not taken enough observance and asking of questions. What's the word to use? They've not taken it seriously. Yeah, let me use that word. They've not taken it seriously. You need to take it seriously. From some of the questions you ask, it will even determine if that is the kind of company you do want to join. It will give you an insight. I remember other things. See, I remember my other job where I was a content writer. Then at the interview stage, because I asked certain questions and there's certain things that you can go and watch my video. I have a video on this, right? I'll put it in the description box. There's a time that job at the interviews, I asked some questions. They were going to give me a laptop and a few other things for my work, and then I asked them, so what's the benefit for me when you give me this laptop? Is it mine or what? So they said, okay, it's going to take after a year. So once you have worked with us for a year, everything becomes yours. Some people didn't know this. Some of my other colleagues didn't know this. But the reason I knew this, even though it was not stated in my employment contract, was because I asked questions. Very important, guys. Normalize asking questions. A lot of you are missing a lot of severance packages and a lot of that at your employment because you failed to ask questions at interviews. You are an adult. You think, you have brain. Ask questions, okay? It's not being abusive. Ask questions. Normalize looking good. I know I look good, don't mention. Thank you very much. Normalize looking good. See, it is only God that looks inward and does not mind how you look. He searches the heart, tries the rays, he knows what it is you think, and actually really it says it's not even what goes in, but what comes out. That is God for you. That is God the Father, God the Son, and the Holy Spirit. He purifies it always, all about what is inside of you. Out of the heart the mouth speaketh. Diligent, guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. That is God, right? But we are humans. Humans will judge you first from how you look, and to be honest, sometimes you get clues from how someone look. You get clues about the person from how they look. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. And sometimes looking expensive and looking good is not actually, in the real sense of it, expensive. Sometimes it is inexpensive. It goes as little as ironing your clothes, right? Ironing your clothes, creaming your hair, creaming your body. Some of these things are very inexpensive, but in the sense of it, they make you expensive. People will approach you based on the way you look. No cap. People will approach you on the way you look. I don't know how you want to do it. They would. So you have to normalize looking good. Bathe regularly. Brush. Just have to learn to look good. Look good, guys. See, to get that job, the way they look at you, they'll be like, this one does not even deserve the kind of salary. This one does not deserve the job. They will first look at you before they will actually consider what's in your brain. A guy that will like you will first like you physically, and then maybe take it to God in prayer, like, oh, this person is it, some of these things. So it goes a long way. This goes both genders, guys and ladies. Look good. A lot of things will come to you. Have you noticed that sometimes from the way you speak or the way you look, the kind of people that will come to you, you don't have anything. Which is, see people from high class society wanting to associate with you because of the kind of way you carry yourself. That goes a long way. It matters. As adults, I feel like these are normal things we ought to know and we ought to live by. I think I'm going to do part 2 of this. But guys, if you think this makes any sense, please let me know. If it doesn't make any sense as well, just write in the comment section. Let me know. Let me know what you feel about this, and let us discuss it further. Okay? Thank you for watching the video. Do have a great time. Bye bye.